What is up, guys? We are back with another Showdown live. Keep on going with the Kyurem Dracovish tandem. See how that works out for us. Last week we barely eked by with another winning record, so we managed to keep our positive score ever since that one fateful live. We started at, I believe, 1450 elo. Not the hottest. That's a bit of a low point after that losing streak. But nowadays we are at 1540. Hey, that's not bad. It's almost 100 extra elo. If we can get to 1600 at some point soon, that would be amazing. That's only 100 away from top 500. So, you know, we're slowly working our way up. And now we have a cool team here. Double electric type. That's actually, you don't see electric types as much this gen in my opinion. Mostly because they've lost that crucial hidden power ice coverage. Because electric ice had like perfect coverage and you could use the two in tandem to hit any threat that could come in. But losing that like guaranteed ice move really hurt the typing really hard. But regardless, I wouldn't be surprised if this is a shift gear Toxtricity. No, maybe not, because this guy's probably offering web, so he wouldn't need the speed as much. But regardless, it looks pretty like to me that Galvantula is going to be the early lead. I'm going to go to... He also, I think, has Giga Drain, so my Seismitoad isn't as safe. And this guy still doesn't have a ground move, which I like as a knockoff is great, but it has definitely burned me in the past. I think I gotta go to my Incineroar or my Dracovish. I like the Incineroar because if I get that wrong, it's got a good matchup with everyone else that isn't Tyranitar. Yeah, he does do the Galvantula. That was pretty obvious. I'll do a knockoff first, just in case he switches. We'll see. I expect a Webs here, though. Definitely expecting a Webs. That should also pair pretty devastatingly with his Togekiss. So the question is, if I can get in my Corviknight safely, it's got a decent matchup versus these three. But of course, these guys I imagine are included just to prevent my Corviknight from getting off that defog. So good comp already on this guy's part. But Incineroar also has amazing swap-in ability versus Cinderace, and it's nothing to sneeze at with Toxtricity either. If I can get a knockoff on it, that'd be fantastic. Toxtricity is tough because my main wall to him is Seismitoad to resist the electric stab. However, he's got terrible special bulk, at least mine does, so that a follow-up Boom Burst would just destroy me. And Clefable, my special wall, isn't much better in that case. He goes for a Thunder Wave off the rip, which is interesting. I'm definitely expecting a Sticky Webs here. So if he wants to trade his Pokemon for a Paralyze and a Webs, that's fine. I personally, I used to love Hyper Offense because it just, you can have such complete control of the pace of the game. But honestly, I've been a little bit overlaid lately because you're literally sacrificing like 1/6 of your team just to get up rocks or Webs in this case. You didn't have rocks up. So I could either Parting Shot here or Knockoff. I like Knockoff in case he substitutes. I'm getting burned by that a lot today in particular. I was playing earlier today and I got hit by like 3 substitute Toxtricity. So I think I'll knock off. Okay, Boom Burst. What do we get in return? And we get Paralyzed. That really sucks. A switch here is a bit obvious is the problem. So I'd like a Corviknight or Clefable swap in here, but you can definitely predict that with an electric or poison move. So, oh, this is really tough. I don't even know what my swap in afterwards is going to be. I think I'm going to go to... I think I have to do it again. I think I just have to sack this guy. That really blows. I think I gotta go to my Kyurem. He will be slower, but I should be able to threaten him out with... Earth Power alone should be a huge threat to him. I'm gonna Draco... Ooh, Draco Meteor, because the Togekiss covers that really well, too. I'll think Earth Power for now, because it covers everything but the Togekiss. If he goes to Togekiss, that's... sucky percent of the world. And yeah, it covered the other 3 pretty cleanly, too. Let's see how much this does. Not much at all. I almost suspect that's AV. We do get a Spit F drop, but I don't want to eat a Stone Edge here. He could just be max Death. I don't know for sure. I suspect that's AV though, because that was super effective and did just about nothing. I'll go to Corviknight here. Hopefully he hits me with the Rock type move and I get a free defog off. Okay, he does go for the Rock type move. I'm full Fizz Def, so I don't think that really mattered that much. He's definitely going to go Toxtricity again here, but I gotta get this defog. Goes to Togekiss this time. He goes for the Paralyze. Okay, you see this as much. Okay, I'm 1000% accepting, maybe not a Flamethrower, but probably, well, actually, you know what? I was going to swap because I thought I don't want to get hit too hard here, but if he goes for a Flamethrower, I can live it and Iron Head him. And if he goes for an Air Slash, I resist that so handily that I'm not too threatened out. Okay, he goes for an extremely risky substitute. I guess he's just fishing, hoping he could get a substitute full para, but probably won't work out. Okay, he is going to go for the Paraflinch here, but I think this is more advantageous for me than him. Again, he's banking on getting that, and he actually gets it, which really blows. Okay, get to the Nasty Plot this time. I should barely live this. This is a tough decision. Honestly, with that Toxtricity, I'm not too... I'll live this. I'll go for an Air Slash again. He gets another full para. I think he has to go for another Air Slash here. I'm tempted to go to like my Dracovish to tank it, but how much do I need health on this guy? Yeah, I'm gonna go to my Dracovish. Then he has to go to his Ferrothorn, I think. He's gonna go to his Ferrothorn. I'll double to the Kyurem. If he stays in, he's a madman. Yeah, goes to the Ferrothorn. That's an Ice Beam. Hopefully he doesn't have Gyro Ball. It's a 2-hit KO for me. Oh, he does have Gyro Ball. Okay, all my guys are getting really low now. I wanted to keep these guys healthy and use my defensive pivots a little bit less, but this is showing the error in that way. Ice Beam does a lot, but not nearly enough to kill this guy. I wonder if he'll double out again. He won't have Stealth Rock if he has AV. I think that his Ferrothorn is probably the AV user. I'll go to Seismitoad this time. For Fire Punch. Okay, yep. My Seismitoad should have eaten that super comfortably, but he doesn't get it. I don't know who to go for here. I feel like a Toxtricity is pretty likely, but if he goes into that on a Seismitoad, that'd be crazy. In general, this is a great matchup for me versus his opponent. For most of my opponent's Pokemon, I get the rocks there. That should be really threatening for this Togekiss now. He's definitely going for his own rocks here. I do not have a comfortable swap in whatsoever. My with rocks going up, that would be devastating. I have to go to Corviknight and keep the rocks off because again, I can't get any offensive pressure going otherwise. I'll defog, which sucks because that probably invites in Togekiss. I'll get in some leftovers chip with this guy. Oh boy, things are falling apart now. I have to defog now. And now that Ferrothorn's super healthy, so I can't even KO it with a Kyurem. These paralyzes are really coming in aggressively against me here. See what he clicks. My big concern is still the Toxtricity because he can do just a number on my whole team in general. He'll go to Cinderace here. I don't think this guy's... I think this guy's definitely going to U-turn. I think I'm going to do the same. Ah, shoot. See, I had to make a play there. I can defend that in my head because I just had to make an aggressive play there to do something. But it didn't pan out. I have to make the double to Kyurem again here. Otherwise, I think I lose because if he goes to Ferrothorn and... Oh, he's got Sucker Punch. Interesting, interesting. Okay, well, I'll go back to Seismitoad. Another Sucker Punch. The Cinderace is probably going to be sealing the deal for it here. I'll try another double to Kyurem. Okay, we do get this one. Hopefully Ice Beam kills. I think given the damage it did earlier, it should be at least be in a range. But now Tyranitar is going to come in here and kill me. With the sand. No, he goes to Cinderace again. I wonder if he'll predict me and go for another Pyro Ball or high jump kick. I gotta get Clefable in at some point here. Pyro Ball does a ton, he predicts me there. I gotta go to Seismitoad now. I was hoping if I could get off a Wish Teleport with Clefable on a high jump kick, I could do something, but that's not enough. I wonder who he'll go to here. Now he doesn't have that Ferrothorn swap in, which is huge. If I could get up rocks, that put a ton of pressure on Togekiss. I'm probably expecting... I don't know. I'll get Stealth Rocks up. I'll try not to overthink it. Tyranitar is actually one of the better pulls for me here, because now I can Scald Burn it, and he doesn't immediately threaten me out. Yeah, this is okay. Scald might kill here. Is it a range? Okay, we get the Scald kill. That's huge. I'm not sure who that invites in here. Neither of these two can get a substitute on me. I wouldn't be surprised if this Toxtricity was choice locked in some sense. Okay, whatever this Togekiss is clicking, it is going to die, so I'm just going to go to my especially defensive wall here. Here we go, we get that out. Cinderace, he's probably heavy duty boots. Okay, he goes to this. I really can't risk him getting a substitute up and stands up for one more turn. This is tough. So I can't go to Kyurem off the rip right now. I think Cinderace just wins. Yeah, because it should be able to Pyro Ball my Clef, and then it should be able to Sucker Punch these other two guys. Yeah, I think I just lose. That's unfortunate. I think my only play is to go for like a Wish here, but he's gonna attack. There's no reason for not to. Again, I suspect if anything he's choice locked. Well. Let's, if I could get a Wish off on like a substitute, I'd have no, I wouldn't even have a chance, because then, no, that wouldn't work out. So I guess in my sacks, the Seismitoad is the better option. I'll sack the Seismitoad. I'll go to Clef again. Okay, I just looked up the damages Toxtricity was doing. I think I can get off a wish here. No, what the heck? I shouldn't. I guess he has to be Specs if that's the case. I think I lose no matter what. I got 2 Choice Locks Pokemon against the Sucker Punch Cinderace, but that's weird. I wonder why I did so little damage to my Dracovish earlier. I'm having a hard time piecing that out. If he attacks first, that he's definitely Scarf, and he just had an insane roll versus my Clefable. But yeah, definitely misplayed that a little bit. We start off with a loss, I'm almost certain, but oh well. Toxtricity, he has a decently good matchup against my team, all things considered, you know. He defeats my kind of core right here. I could have realized that and been a bit more careful with my Incineroar. I'll have to make note of that in the future. In fact, I'm going to do that. Like, if you have to be very careful with your swaps, but it puts you in a bad position where one bad read, you know, a Sludge Wave can kill the Clefable, Boom Burst can kill just about everything, and the Overdrive can kill the Corviknight. So I guess maybe if I gotten the Kyurem against it and forced the matchup where we had to trade hits, that would have been a little bit better, but in general, I wasn't sure what exactly to do there. My opponent taking his time on this one, and yeah, Seismitoad does not have nearly enough Spadef to eat a Boom Burst comfortably, so Toxtricity is definitely a problem Pokemon. I've kind of been sleeping on the guy in general, but with a matchup like this, it's hard to resist. And of course, if you get Gear Grind up, then geez. Okay, so that either confirms he wasn't a Scarf or what, but this guy's definitely going to end the game right here. 2 Sucker Punches. GG. He could even kill me with a Pyro Ball. He could sneeze at me at this point. Oh well, that's a little bit rough. That's a first loss, but hey, you know what we learned? Next time we come across Toxtricity, that's something we can keep in mind. And we see a pretty cheesy looking team here with a Whimsicott and a Dracovish and Cloyster. Like, I don't want to insult my opponent too much, but like, I think a lot of team comps would really shut this down. We'll see how mine can do against it. I'm of course always afraid of a Cloyster lead matchup. Kyurem does have a good matchup. I don't think anything can really swap into him too comfortably, but I don't think he's looking for comfortable swaps. I think he's looking just for hitting as hard as he can. That's the nature of hyper offense, of course. It's probably one of these 2 guys as a lead as a result. Either as Focus Sash Stealth Rock or some sort of prankster something, maybe Tailwind for this guy. But I think that the Excadrill is far more likely. I don't think these lead Excadrills run Swords Dance, so I like my Corviknight as a result. That's the only reason why I'd be afraid of going Corviknight here is if he had Swords Dance, but if he's Stealth Rocking, then that's fine. He doesn't have a Bisharp, so I can also be free to defog here on, I'm guessing, his swap to Zeraora. Yep, he does go to Zeraora there. Again, I'm missing my Shiinotic as a very clear swap in. Something's taking damage here, but I'm not sure what he's going to click here because a swap to my Seismitoad might be obvious. I've actually not been running too much Grass Knot lately, which is surprising because otherwise Seismitoad is a great matchup versus Zera. I'll give it a shot here. Maybe he Grass Knots me off the rip. Nope, he just goes for the knockoff. He doesn't know I don't have grass moves. I'm tempted to just Toxic because whatever he goes into, I don't think an Excadrill is very likely here. Or a knockoff on his Life Orb. That's also very tempting. Or a Scald and Burn him. You know, or hell, Stealth Rock is no slouch either. All 4 are pretty convincing. I like Toxic for now though because I thought he would stay in. I didn't think he Grass Knot though. Okay, I should have known with the Life Orb set. That was a giveaway. As soon as I noted to myself it was Life Orb, I should have known that. Okay, that's rough. I will go to Incineroar. I will Will-O-Wisp something. Almost everything takes major damage from this. I don't think he's going to Gengar here. So that means something's getting completely crippled. He'll go to Excadrill again. I think he's going for Rocks again. I'm tempted to Flare Blitz and kill him. I will, in fact. Yeah, that was a pretty obvious play on his part. Especially when his guy was burnt. Who's he going to go to here now? Maybe his Dracovish? And without a Seismitoad, that was actually pretty foolish. That not only was that a bad risk to make, knowing that he had a Life Orb, but now his Dracovish has an incredible matchup versus me. I have a kind of soft counter on my own Dracovish. He might even read that and go for an Outrage. Nope, doesn't need to. Just clicks that instead. He might predict this with an Outrage. He might predict my Outrage and go to Whimsicott here. I will fish his Rens though in case he does that. I'm expecting he Scarf. Oh, he goes to Gengar, so we get to kill the Gengar. That's not bad. Honestly, he should be going to his Zeraora here to revenge kill me. Yep. This guy can live one more Vicious Rends, but not after rocks. So that's tricky. Plasma Fist will kill. So I don't think I have a very comfortable swap into that. We're going to Incineroar again. This time I'll knock off. I should do something for someone. I'd be surprised if he goes to Whimsicott on a fire type like Incineroar, but that's probably his best option here because the knockoff is pretty likely. If I can get off the Life Orb, this thing won't be so unmanageable, but again, I really put myself in a pretty dumb position with the Seismitoad. Again, I'm not used to not having like a hard Zera counter. Shinodic was carrying its weight so long. Wow, it does that much even with the attack drop. That's crazy. Hopefully with that defense drop we kill it. Okay, we do kill it. That's a relief. That was pretty stressful. He goes to Whimsicott this time. Probably going to have to go for Tailwind and go for the game. In which case... I can't Flare Blitz because I need... I'm going to Parting Shot. I'm going to Parting Shot because I need this guy. There's a chance that I could... Oh, no, he's just going to kill me. Shoot. I thought he was for sure Tailwinding there. My Kyurem will live a Moonblast. I think this guy just wins. I think I'm in a pretty bad position here. Ironhead, again, I don't really have anything to check the Cloyster. I think this is just a hard loss. I misplayed around the Zeraora, so again, I kind of complained going in that he had a bit of a very... The thing is with team builds and with hyper offense team builds in Pokemon is you can either just go for like a very narrow thing that will beat like 80% of teams, or you can go for something that beats every sort of team. And so I get frustrated when I run into teams that are just like they're very specific win con. I guess I'll U-turn on this guy. I think I'm 1000% dead here. Maybe my Kyurem lives. I doubt it. It looks to be Scarf, so he might live it. We'll see. He's pretty bulky. People don't talk about Kyurem's bulk enough. It seems fragile because of the rock swaps and because of the extra damage it takes from stealth rocks, but it's got that legendary bulk. And yeah, it proves that it does okay, and we get that. But I mean, hell, Whimsicott alone can win at this point. Let alone Cloyster. So I think that's absolutely going to be it for me, unless I manage to crit my Moonblast here. Crit Moonblast would be great. Maybe he'll Shell Smash here. There's actually a chance. It doesn't have a lot of Spadef. There's a teeny little chance. But I do think Whimsicott probably takes it. I'm gonna wish. Oh, okay, that was a good play. The wish might help me out though. See how much Icicle Spear does. Might even flinch me. That's the thing that kind of raises my ire is like the flinch. Like, I don't know. I don't even think it's playing to win. But does he get another one? I could have protected there, but I don't think that would have gotten enough back. Yeah, I mean, if there's one thing that gets me salty in this game, it's Cloyster. Frustrating Pokemon. You can do everything right, and then I'll just flinch you 3 times. But I didn't do everything right there, so I won't be salty because I know that I had I played poorly there. But this time we see a much more classic team. The Mew and Dugtrio I haven't seen lately. I do think Dugtrio should be banned. And Mew, I think, is always a threat with its move pool and stats alone. So, just because it's uncommon for me lately doesn't mean they're not very good. Okay, so looking at the lead matchups here, I wouldn't be surprised if we pulled a Togekiss even. But looking at the team, I wouldn't be surprised if the Togekiss is the Scarfer. If it's not the case, then that means that it's either Mew or no Scarfer, which would be very surprising. I think I'm going to lead Dracovish here. He goes to Conkeldurr. That should absolutely draw out the Toxapex. I'm going to Psychic Fangs, predicting that. And even if he stays in, this will hit him pretty hard. Obviously, it's a super effective Psychic move, so that'd be great. We'll see who he goes to. Covers everyone besides the Corviknight, to be honest. He stays in. That's surprising, because especially without the Guts damage. That works out well, so props. So Fable here on the Drain Punch. Does a lot, because I don't know much Vizdef. He should respect me and swap out. I'm tempted to Moonblast off the rip, because he can get something, or even Teleport, because he should be swapping out. But there's a chance that he has Poison Jab instead of Facade. Actually, he could even Facade right here. Shoot. I bet he's Facading. I totally forgot about that move. Oh, he does have Poison Jab. Okay, that's also threatening. I'm going to go to Incineroar. I'm expecting him to poison jab again. Maybe he'll drain punch. Predicting the Corviknight. It is a Phys Def Corviknight, so it is probably the better equipped one to deal with this, but I'm not sure. Maybe I should have gone Corviknight off the beginning. That was probably a mistake too. I gotta play smarter on my defensive pivots. In my head, like you see that steel typing with Corviknight, and you kind of like, you're a little bit afraid to swap into a steel move, but it's really about as good as the Clefable when you consider its defensive stats. I'll throw the timer on here. I wonder if he'll just go right for Drain Punch. He gets for poison jab like I expected, and he poisons me. Woof. Okay, this will be a fighting type move. Yep, there it is. So I let my whole team take damage from this guy, so we're already starting in a pretty massive hole. But I don't have a great answer to it. Like, there's just not a lot to be done. Maybe I should have attacked with the Incineroar, but he Drain Punched there, and that would have been a lot. This is why I enjoy Phys Def Clefable so much. I normally run Phys Def Clefable recently, but just with the synergy with Kyurem, I felt like the physically defensive Corviknight would have served it better. I'll U-turn here. Maybe the Seismith will be able to get it down. Not having Brave Bird also hurts. Maybe I should have Brave Bird on this guy to counter for it. I didn't have any Steel type stabs, so that's why I put it on in the first place. But now I'm in a real pickle. Okay, he goes to this guy. Do we get a burn? Okay, so that should prevent it from substituting quite as handily here, because I think with that leftover set, it's going to be Nasty Plot. Which means that the Mew is a not... I want to say a likely Scarfer, but I think it's more likely it doesn't have a Scarfer, because I don't know a lot of Mew's knockoff sets, or Mew Scarf sets. Okay, I'll go to this guy again. Maybe I should have gone a Clefable instead. He's going to Flamethrower. Okay, he's going to substitute. It's one Iron Head. Nasty Plot first, or is he going to wait? If he Nasty Plots, that'd be okay. Okay, yeah, so now he's going to do a lot of damage, but I'm going to kill the Togekiss in return, assuming he doesn't get a burn here. It kills me. Maybe it's modest. I thought I spec'd myself so I'd exactly live that. I guess I had... This was a little bit lower than I thought. That might have been a max roll or something. Shoot, okay, well this is probably one of my worst played lives so far. But I think the Freeze Dry is pretty free. I wonder about the Conkeldurr swap in though. I think I have to Freeze Dry though. The Toxtricity is such an obvious swap in. This will disincentivize it, and he might just sack his Togekiss here to begin with. Actually, I think he is sacking his Togekiss here. Call me crazy, I think he's sacking his Togekiss here. Yeah, and this will invite in the Toxpex or the Corviknight, which I'd rather have than Conkeldurr, which would be invited in if it was a Freeze Dry. Yeah, I think that was good. Oh, but Conkeldurr comes in nonetheless. I'm going to Ice Beam there. I live a Mach Punch. Yeah, that's something that I learned the hard way when I was playing with my Conkeldurr. That's the advantage of swapping up teams. I often say that static teams are helpful. By swapping up your teams a lot, you get to learn these matchups well. So it's easy to like play against an Incineroar and be like, oh my god, this guy's impossible to break, he's terrible. But after you use him for a little while, like I have, you realize firsthand that, oh, well, he's not that good. I'll go to Dracovish here on an Iron Head or a Body Press. Oh, it's Bulk Up. Okay, this is a setup sweeper Corviknight. I think without the crit, that was still very threatening for him, but that crit definitely helps. That's going to be a Kyurem for me. If he goes to Mew, I will hit it with a Draco Meteor. If it goes to anyone else, then a big old Freeze Dry is coming. If he goes to Mew, I will Draco Meteor there happily. Did we kill it? Not quite. He must have a lot of bulk. He Dragon Dances. Okay, yeah, like I said, a setup sweeper seems super unlikely to me. Really questionable second Dragon Dance there. I guess he was desperate and was hoping for me to make a bad play. I'll go to Seismitoad here on Toxic. That's fine. I'll Stealth Rock so I could break that possible Dugtrio Focus Sash, but probably doesn't matter. I could knock off this guy's leftovers too. I'll just get up Rocks up for now, just so the Dugtrio is a little bit less threatening. Because that way my Kyurem should be able to 1v1 him. I think it probably could either way, but 2 Stone Edges might do it. He's thinking it through. I think that that crit on Corviknight really saved me, but I definitely was misplaying around the Conkeldurr. I think if he had a slightly more balanced team, and he just had a Conkeldurr and a more like appropriate team ready to capitalize on the damage that he did to me, I would have been in a huge hole. Okay, we get a Brox up. I'll take off his leftovers, or Black Sludge rather now. Recovers, that's a-okay. I guess I'll go to Clefable. Clefable's about as good as a counter as I'm likely to see. Wish. Goes to Dugtrio here. I could teleport. I think I'll just Moonblast. Yeah, I got the Wish incoming anyways. protect this time, get up by 6%, be at 96. That's pretty great. I could even wish. I guess I'll wish. Yeah, that got me nothing that I think about it. It got me 3% extra health. Optimal. And he does forfeit there. Okay. I'm actually gonna stop the recording there. Or I could get one more. I could get one more and try to end it on a 2-2. I think that sounds good to me. I think that sounds good to me. I don't like this energy. I don't like this losing energy. I was gassing myself up, and we get a cloyster. No. Damn it. Damn these cloysters. These hyper offense cloysters. Okay, I gotta go to. I wish I had a spinner, man. I could get my own rocks for free. Man, if only I had a spinner. I'll go to my Dracovish here. I'll 2-hit KO this guy. Hopefully it doesn't paralyze me. I wonder what moves this Chuckle gets. I don't think he gets any status moves that are too fearsome besides Toxic. Hopefully I can 2-hit KO him with Vicious Rend. And that way I'm not inviting in the Cloyster like it might be otherwise. Yeah, there's the Sticky Web. So we reduce the damage to 1 Sticky Web. So he goes to next. He does go Cloyster. Does he just gonna go for the Icicle Spear off the rip? I'm always afraid of the Focus Sash Cloysters, but of course, okay, he's gonna go for that. Well, I don't want to. This guy's just gonna die. I thought I would definitely disincentivize him by going to him there, but that was not the case. So lower his stealth a bit. Centaur will take 50% here. We'll get threatened out by a follow-up Rock Blast, which sucks because I want to keep him healthy for Jirachi. So two choices. I could either rotate this Incineroar out and try to get another Intimidate off, but he could recognize that and go for another Shell Smash here, in which case the game would certainly be over. I'm not sure here. That's a really, really tough decision. Yeah, either Flare Blitz or I swap out. Flare Blitz or swap out. This is really tough. I guess I'll Flare Blitz. Ah, shit. He got me. I'll go to my Seismitoad. I think Scald is a roll to kill at this point. Again, I'm missing that Earth Power Earthquake. I should be able to live whatever he dishes out at only +1, but if he flinches, then it's all over anyways. Let's see what he gets. Okay, he doesn't flinch. And we lose the roll. Unfortunately, we do get the burn. So I should be able to live now. But the damage he's done to my team is pretty significant. Plus, he's still got up webs for the rest of his team. This is pretty compromising position. He might even not. I might not even be able to get up rocks here. Okay, he doesn't flinch me twice, which is really great. He might have been Focus Sash, I suppose. So that's about the best way we can deal with the Cloyster there. I could have predicted it a little bit better with the Incineroar and swapped it back in, but then someone else is taking a huge chip. He goes to this guy. He should be absolutely killing me. I wonder if he's Scarfed. I can't afford to let him. Well, if he just substitutes here, there's nothing I can really do about it either way. So I want to keep this guy as a sack, and there's a bit of a threat to Gyarados, so he can't just click water moves willy-nilly. Yeah, I'll go to Clefable then. Hopefully he doesn't substitute. Hopefully he tries to click me with the Dragon move. Dark Pulse, that's just as good. That's great. I'm going to Wish. He's going to go to Gyarados. The Seismitoad's obvious here. So I'll teleport on. Oh, he Dragon Dances instead. Okay, that's scary. I don't think he has anything that can kill my Kyurem from full. I will Freeze Dry. That should absolutely nuke him. Okay, he's gonna bounce. Let's see how much damage that does. That does 80%. Life Orb doesn't flinch us. Okay, we kill the Gyarados. That leaves Hydreigon, which should beat my Dracovish, so I need to keep my Clefable healthy. Mew comes in now. I don't want this guy setting up, but again, a Revenge Kill would really blow. But I don't think I'm getting much out of this guy anyways. Jirachi's 1000% outspeeding him, so I'll just Freeze Dry so he can't set up on me for free. Okay, he does do that. How much is this going to do? 33%, not enough. I wonder if this guy runs Soft Boiled in this set. Hard to predict. I'm going to defog just so I can threaten it with my Dracovish if nothing else. He's going to keep boosting. I'll U-turn out this time. I wonder, I have no idea what this guy could be running with Mew. It's completely up in the air. If it's got leftovers, maybe the knockoff is a little bit less likely. The fact that he's got Psychic is pretty encouraging. That suggests it's his best stab, or he's predicting a double switch there. Dracovish should definitely threaten it out. I wonder if he'll go to Jirachi here. Nope, he lets it die. Okay, well the fact that we got webs off is very promising, so Dracovish does have a chance here. He goes to Hydreigon. It's leftovers, so... I won't be able to kill quite yet. I'm going to go to my Kyurem. Again, hopefully it doesn't substitute on me here. Dragon Pulses. Okay, that's great. I'll go to Clefable. I will Wish. Yep, he goes to Jirachi. I think I like Seismitoad here on the Iron Head. If I guess wrong and he just clicks a move that kills me, that's not the end of the world. Okay, he does do that. Goes to Hydreigon again. This is getting a little bit spicy. I lose that sack. I have to go to this guy again, at least threaten him out. I'll Moonblast this time. Not doing very much. I'll protect. Maybe this guy, the Scarfer. If I can catch a U-turn with a protect, I'm in an awesome position. I don't see leftovers on him. Okay, so that's promising. I'll go to Corviknight here. Iron Head crits me, but I think that's okay. Hard decision whether to Roost or not. I think I'll Roost here. I'll U-turn this time. Does he have a Flamethrower? He's gonna go Flamethrower. I was expecting a nasty plot there for sure. Okay, it doesn't do that. Now he's close to range from Vicious Rend though. Not quite there though. I will Moonblast again, because if we reset that whole situation with Jirachi, my Corviknight can still take it. We get a special attack drop. I don't think it matters at all. Zen Headbutts. I'll Wish then. Does so much damage, and it flinches me. Shoot! Oh, I might have thrown it all away there. That's very, very bad. That's very, very bad. I did not expect to do that much. I wonder if he's even banded, given by how much the U-turn did to my Corviknight. Oh man, what if it's being banded this whole time? Yeah, that's doing all kinds of damage. I think he's gonna Zen Headbutt. I'm tempted to U-turn on the obvious Hydreigon swap in here, but if I'm him, I'm going for the flinch with Zen Headbutt. Okay, he doesn't get it. That is so lucky. Okay, he should be swapping this time then. I can't imagine he's staying in. If I get this U-turn off on the Hydreigon, then I should win the game. Well, it depends on this guy's Scarf or not. I don't know. I don't know. So I killed the Hydreigon or the Jirachi there here though. So that's fantastic. No! I get the minimum roll! I get the minimum roll! Oh my gosh. I don't even know. How's that even possible? 52? My calc said 59. Oh no. Does he have defense investment? I gotta ask. That is crazy. Okay, I have to go to this guy. I will... He has to swap out here. I'll teleport. Man, oh man. That was rough. Says at the end if you want. Wonder what he means. Okay, I'll Iron Head. Hopefully my Corviknight. I think with the luck though, I think I'm disadvantageous in this matchup. And he has Ice Punch too. If he gets a freeze, which he does. Oh man, this is looking real bad. I gotta unthaw. Yeah, wow. I should have been cocky. Now we're gonna, instead of ending on 2-1, running on. Oh, hold on. Let's go. Okay. Now we got a chance. I'm gonna Iron Head here so he can't swap in for free. Okay. Got a fighting chance. Ice Punch still has a 20% chance to freeze me, so it could happen again. I'll get myself up nice and healthy. Okay, that's great. This is a battle against the clock here. I don't know. I think statistically I am certainly disadvantaged here. Okay, I'll Roost. Oh, should I Roost again here? Yeah, I will Roost again here. I'll be 52%. I want to play it as safe as possible. I've got lots of Roosts. I can't believe I made it with only one freeze so far. And I can't believe I thawed that early. I think it seems weird to say, but I think I'm lucking this guy by not getting frozen. Okay, come on, come on. Let me end on an even record. Come on, come on. Come on. I'll roost again. I think that guy was... Is that guy 4 attack? No, that move, last move must be like nasty plot. He just didn't want a nasty plot. Don't freeze. Come on, come on. Yes! Yes! We get there. We get there. Okay. I don't think I can even kill him with a flamethrower. He might... No, it's not even Life Orb. Oh, he's Roost for his last move. Oh, dear. I think my Clefable walls him, though. Maybe I should be swapping out here. But I'd rather keep him at 79%. Well, U-turn this time on the Roost. Yeah, it's him to 71. I'll protect. If he Roosts, he will absolutely have had my number. Dark Pulse is there. He's going for the flinch. But doesn't get it. GG. Oh, my heart. That was a stressful game. Full HP. Okay, so it does explain why my roll was off. Okay, that explains that. It was very clutch. It almost won. Holy. Let's see where the ladder ends up on that. I wonder, depending on our opponents, we might have even dropped rank going 2 and 2. Hopefully, maybe we even went up a little bit. Right now we're at 1501, so we're barely keeping above that line there. Okay, ladder didn't update, so let's see where that leaves us. It says at 1539, so we stayed completely the same. And you know what? We learned some valuable lessons. Which it does suck a little bit because I'm going to stop playing this team next time. I'm going to find a new team for the next one. But you know what? I will take my even, heal, and take to the bank. No loss since that one unfortunate live. But thanks you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.